good day. I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, July 5. Justice Adrian Saunders was sworn in on Wednesday as the new president of the Caribbean Court of Justice. Simone Reed Hilton is in Montego Bay and reports on that and the first day of activities as CARICOM heads meet.
The appointment of a new president of the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, preceded the official opening of the 39th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. Justice Saunders, who served as a judge on the CCJ for 13 years since 2005, now becomes the third president. He takes over the reign from Sir Dennis Byron, who served for 7 years. Chairman of CARICOM, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, expresses confidence in Saunders' ability to lead the CCJ.
I am fully confident, therefore, that based on your commendable professional experience and personal attributes, under your stewardship, the court will continue to be a guardian of the rights of the people of the Caribbean, and that you will discharge your functions in this new role with distinction and integrity.
In accepting the presidency, Justice Saunders says the CCJ has proven that it has the capacity to preside over the judicial affairs of the Caribbean and urges countries not yet signed on to do so.
Given the resilience of the Caribbean people, I fervently believe that the only logical path will ultimately be taken by the other states, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Meanwhile, other areas to further strengthen cooperation within the region were being outlined as CARICOM heads of government gathered at the Montego Bay Convention Center. On July 5 and 6, leaders will hold meetings to determine workable solutions for disaster resilience and climate change, crime and regional security, as well as the implementation of the CARICOM Single Market and Economy, CSME. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says over the next 6 months of his tenure as chairman of CARICOM, special focus will be placed on these and other critical issues that are impacting the social and economic advancement of countries in the region.
With this in mind, we will call upon all member states to summon the necessary political will and determination to ensure that all programs and initiatives are strategically focused and geared towards meeting an ambitious process of reform.
At the end of all meetings on July 6th, going forward, members will seek to implement decisions taken to build a stronger Caribbean community. Reporting from the Montego Bay Convention Center for JIS News, I'm Simone Reed Hilton.
The Culture Ministry has started a program to give small business entrepreneurs funding support for short to medium-term projects in the creative sector. With an initial $26 million, the Jamaica Creative 100 program will help develop new products for the global marketplace or assist existing ones to enter new markets.
This is to help with the further development of creative people across Jamaica who have imprinted their unique brand in the global marketplace or have the potential to do so. Selections will be through an open call based on growth potential, entrepreneurship, and quality.
The Culture Minister made the announcement during her contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament this week. She says the program will be administered by the National Cultural and Creative Industries Council, NCCIC, which is now being operationalized in her ministry. It will operate as an overarching intersectoral one-stop shop for targeted intervention in the sector. In the meantime, government has set aside an initial $12 million to establish a Rastafari Trust Fund. During her sectoral debate on Tuesday, the Culture Minister announced that the money had been transferred to the Administrator General, which will serve as the trustee for the fund. The trust fund is being established for the benefit of survivors of the Coral Gardens incident of 1963.
We are committed to national support for the 21 elders so far identified by the Office of the Public Defender. We are committed to transfer $30 million annually over the next 3 years to ensure the sustainability of the fund.
In addition, Minister Grange says she will be having discussions with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information to create 3 annual scholarships at the primary, secondary and tertiary levels to benefit the wider national Rastafari community. She adds that a mechanism will be put in place to more effectively manage communication with the Rastafari community. Plans are on track for aviation activities to start at the Vernon Field Aerodrome in Clarendon by late 2019. Minister without portfolio in the office of the Prime Minister, Mike Henry, gave the update during his recent sectoral presentation. He says $300 million has been set aside in this year's budget for Project Coordinator, the Airports Authority of Jamaica AAJ, to start works. Among the immediate priorities are the rehabilitation of the concrete runway and the construction of perimeter fencing for the first 170 of the 6,000-acre property. The AAJ is carrying out sensitization sessions with stakeholders and the general public. Plans are also in train to relocate the Jamaica Defence Force Air Wings training facilities, as well as the aeronautical and business operations at Tinsenpen to Vernon Field. The aerodrome is being built as part of the Vernon Field Aerotropolis project, a national strategic priority.
It is to bring together multiple commercial activities, including aviation-related and global trade logistics, all strategically linked to an operating space that facilitates the ease of doing business, greater economic efficiencies, and the achievement of a more attractive and sustainable development.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.